Hello, my name is Mayor John Henry and welcome to the City of Oshawa website. Over the next few minutes you are going to see the city's position as it relates to the Oshawa Port Authority's intention to develop an ethanol refinery on our waterfront. The first slide you see before you is a slide of a current ethanol refinery in production in Ontario. Could you imagine something this size on anyone's waterfront in a people-friendly environment? In April of 2010, City Council adopted a resolution opposing the development of an ethanol refinery on our waterfront. In June of 2011, City Council adopted a resolution that reaffirmed its opposition to the development of an ethanol refinery at the Oshawa Harbour, adjacent to the provincially significant Second Marsh. In June of 2011, Durham Region Council adopted the Oshawa City Council resolution in opposition to the development of an ethanol refinery at the Oshawa Harbour. As an alternative, in discussions with the Mayor of Brock Township and their council, their community is interested in bringing in an ethanol refinery to their township, as it would be complementary agricultural related use in an area where much corn is grown. The slide before you was produced by the City of Oshawa and not the Port Authority. What you see is a series of rings representing a difference in distance from the proposed refinery. The first ring is 500 meters, the second ring is 1,000 meters, and the third ring is 1,500 meters. As you can see, located within the third ring is most of Lakeview Park, a substantial residential area, including lands planned for several hundred homes, 2 schools, Minix Worldwide, General Motors corporate headquarters, Highway 401, the CP and CN Quebec-Windsor main lines, and several hundred acres of sensitive wetlands and wildlife habitat. These lands are all located within an area comparable to the impact by other ethanol-related incidents, which can vary in magnitude. You only have to go to YouTube to watch an ethanol-related train fire to understand the evacuation area in the United States around those fires was 1,600 meters. The biofuel report was produced by the Region of Durham and sent to the public in March of 2006. This was a feasibility study for possibly locating a biodiesel refinery facility in the regional municipality of Durham. On the cover of this report, it shows the biodiesel, ethanol 85, ethanol 10, and ethanol fuel cells. This report was written to support the production of biodiesel using soybeans, not corn. Within the report, it shows the potential acceptable locations for a biodiesel refinery. Now you can see that the Oshawa Port was not the preferred location. The biofuel report also identified that there would be only 12 employees for this type of refinery. Our objective is to continue the redevelopment of our waterfront in a mixed-use, vibrant, people-friendly place. This could include high-density residential resulting in upwards of 1,000 condominiums on our waterfront. The slide before you shows the magnificent waterfront of the city of Pickering. Similar to these, Cobourg and Port Hope have amazing waterfronts. The town of Whitby to the west has a fabulous waterfront and a people-friendly place, and of course the small area around Newcastle has a most significant marina. The Government of Canada and Ontario announced on July 1st, 2012, they will be working with the City of Pickering and the Toronto Region Conservation Authority to improve access to the waterfront and marina of the City of Pickering. The slide before you shows the waterfronts to the north. Port Perry towards Goretzky's Marina, an amazing people-friendly place. And of course, this slide represents downtown Port Perry and their beautiful waterfront, their access to sport fields, and a meeting place for the public. Our existing waterfront has similar features. We have Lakeview Park, we have a community museum, we have soccer and baseball diamonds, and 2 large festivals, AutoFest and RibFest, and one of the largest Canada Day celebrations in the country, where over 50,000 people come to enjoy our waterfront and Canada Day. Our objective is to continue the development of our waterfront, similar to our neighboring communities, as a people-friendly place, with residential mixed-use development to support the needs of our community. You should be able to go down to our waterfront at the end of the day and watch the sunset with your family and enjoy all the things that Oshawa has to offer. We acknowledge and support the continued development of the port as an economic engine for Oshawa, Durham Region, the province of Ontario. However, an ethanol refinery is not an appropriate use at our waterfront. Thank you for taking the time to watch this presentation. If you have any comments or questions related to the City of Oshawa and our position on the ethanol refinery proposal to be built on our waterfront, please feel free to contact me or any other member of Council. If this concerns you enough that you want to contact the Port Authority, please feel free to do that as well. The City of Oshawa is only asking for equal treatment. We are asking to have the most amazing waterfront that we can possibly have, and that does not include an ethanol refinery being built on our waterfront.